Hey, Astra Kids, and welcome back. And this will be the second part of our Jaimini Astrology system, getting into the Chara Karakas. So today we're going to talk about each planet as an Atmakaraka. So you want to check to see which planet in your chart holds the highest degrees and look for that in this video. Now for Rahu, it's going to be the reverse. So if you are using that 8 karaka system, realize that Rahu is always going to move in the opposite direction. So if Rahu is the Atmakaraka, it's more than likely that Rahu holds the lowest degree in your chart. You want to check for that as well. So let's just do a quick recap. We talked a lot about the karakas in part one, but what is the Atmakaraka? The Atmakaraka, again, is corresponding with the first house of the chart, as you can see on the screen here. So it represents who you are as an individual. So naturally, you are going to embody the qualities of the planet that your Atmakaraka represents. The first house of the chart also shows our journey in this lifetime, the different patterns and lessons that we must face in this life. So that's also going to be a part of the Atmakaraka. So not only does it show strengths that you have, but also some challenges that you may need to overcome as well. Definitely the Atmakaraka is going to be what other people see from you in the way that you show up in the world. So again, everything that the first house represents corresponds with the Atmakaraka in your chart. So what happens then when the sun is your Atmakaraka? Well, this is a very powerful position. The sun as the Atmakaraka shows that you are a natural born leader. So you have natural leadership qualities. The problem with this position, though, is that sometimes you have a lot of pride and ego, which can get in the way of your ability to take leadership. So sometimes there's a need to humble yourself and to realize that you're not completely perfect, that you have flaws, you have some things that you need to work on personally within your own life. So don't be so harsh and critical towards others when you're taking on these leadership roles. Always remain humble in this position, and you will find that you are well respected by others. Definitely having the sun as the Atmakaraka means that you value your individuality. You're extremely independent. You like to do things your way. You don't take orders from others very easily. So this can also create some issues in your ability to learn and to gain understanding through other people. You definitely can have an issue with taking orders or taking the time to actually learn from other people. Again, allow yourself to be humble, and this will help you to become a stronger leader with this position. Another thing that the sun as the Atmakaraka can show is that you may have some challenges in relationship with a father figure. So your father may not be present in your life or may be going through issues of his own, or you may have some conflicts with your father. It all depends upon how this Atmakaraka is placed in the chart, but definitely there is a strong karma that's associated with the father. And you certainly have a lot of confidence. You are someone who's extremely optimistic, ambitious. Again, you have huge confidence and ego with this placement. And this is excellent for your ability to drive forward in life. You're a very powerful person, and nothing can stop you in life. You're constantly moving in this direction to achieve success. Definitely with the sun as the Atmakaraka, you want to be appreciated, to be respected by others. But again, your ability to be humble is what attracts this towards you. Whereas though when you become too egocentric and full of pride, you tend to attract a lot of negativity and criticism from other people. If you have the moon as the Atmakaraka in your chart, this is definitely going to make you a very emotional and sensitive person. And this is a part of your lesson in this life as well, is to manage your emotions better, to not have so strong of reactions to other people. Sometimes you can take things to heart and can be overly sensitive with this, and this can definitely cause some issues for you. This definitely, though, makes you a very kind and nurturing person. You have a way of inspiring other people, of coaching people. You have this motherly energy about you where you are always trying to boost the confidence of other people. And you have huge wisdom and guidance to share with other people. So you become a light in the life of those around you. And definitely, you seek to have peace and calm in your life. You don't like to have any kind of conflict or disturbance. Again, you're a very sensitive person. Sometimes this can also show that you could have some issues in relationship with your mother as well. So there could have been some conflicts early on with the mother if you have moon and Atmakaraka. And definitely there's some inner work to do to heal through some of those difficulties with the mother. If Mercury is your Atmakaraka, then you are extremely intelligent. You are always seeking to learn. You have this never ending curiosity and you want to travel, you want to explore. You are someone who definitely is skilled with the use of words as well. You could be an excellent writer, communicator with this placement. This could also make you an excellent business person as well because of your ability to clearly communicate and to use your intelligence. This could make you skilled in research and astrology. Anything where you are gathering deep knowledge with this placement is excellent. You also bring this childlike energy. You're full of joy and enthusiasm, and other people can enjoy being around you due to this energy that you bring. At the same time, sometimes there can be some struggles with learning, especially early on in life. Sometimes there can be difficulty with actually concentrating in your studies because your mind is always active and alert. You have so much traffic going through your mind with this placement that sometimes there's a need to calm down. This definitely can make you very humorous. You're quick-witted. You come up with very clever responses. And definitely a lesson in this life is to use your communication in the right way, to use your communication to help other people because you can have a huge impact on others through your words. Another lesson that can come in is to make the right decisions in life. Sometimes Mercury has this tendency to dart between two extremes. It is a very changeable planet. So sometimes there can be difficulty with making the right decisions in life at times. And this is something that definitely you're here to work on in this lifetime. But ultimately, you like to help other people. You like to use your knowledge, your skills, your words to leave a positive impact on other people. And this is definitely appreciated. If Venus is your Atmakaraka, then you are extremely social. You know how to behave in any social situation. You have natural charm and charisma. You're a very attractive person, and you know how to be diplomatic, to be fair, to do negotiation deals with this placement for sure. You also can have a great love for beauty and the luxurious things of life. You love to have comfort and beauty all around you. You can have a creative talent sometimes with this position, especially in music and the arts can be seen. You definitely are geared towards relationship and romance with this placement also, but you may run into some issues in the area of relationships where you have to work a little bit in this area sometimes. Another lesson that comes with the Venus Atmakaraka is that you have to be able to control your passions and desires. Venus is a Rajas planet, so there's a lot of intense passions that come with this. And this could lead to overindulgence, to some negative habits that leave a negative impact on your psyche, because also this can give you a negative view of your image, of your body, sometimes with this position as well. If Mars is your Atmakaraka, then wow, you are an extremely dynamic person. You make an excellent leader. You're full of courage, full of energy, passion. You're determined. Nothing can stop you in life. You have huge confidence to strike out on a new path in life, to explore uncharted territory. This definitely makes you very independent as well, and you demand your independence. You want your freedom very strongly. You are someone who wants to go on adventures, who wants to explore with this placement. Sometimes there's a need to control your anger, though. This can get the better of you sometimes. You can become very argumentative, very stubborn at times. And this can definitely attract a lot of negativity in your life. So there's a need to work on this for sure. There's also a need to accept some of the failures or difficulties of your life. Sometimes you have this attitude of always wanting to win or succeed in life. And this can give you a negative view on yourself when you face setbacks. So there's a need to get over some of these issues for sure. If Jupiter is your Atmakaraka, then you're extremely confident. You're positive. You are always looking at the glass half full, but you're also very practical as well. You have huge knowledge and wisdom in you, and you have this ability to guide, to spread knowledge to other people. You definitely want to teach. You want to take what you have learned and make a positive impact on others around you. You're a natural philosopher. You're always looking at the bigger picture, the deeper meaning, the higher truth of life. You also like your space. You like your independence. You don't like for other people to interfere with your life. So this is something that becomes extremely important for you. You're always looking to broaden your horizons, to expand upon what you have learned in life. Sometimes there are issues, though, in relationship to education or your spiritual journey. And there's definitely a need to learn to humble yourself sometimes because you can believe that you have all of the answers with all of this deep, profound wisdom that you carry. But sometimes there is a need to seek out teachers, mentors in your life who can help to give you even more wisdom, which can help to make you a better teacher with this placement for sure. And definitely because Jupiter is the signifactor of children, of wife, of wealth, security, it factors into so many different aspects of our lives. It shows that you definitely have to take on some big roles of responsibility in your life. In particular, dealing with children can be seen sometimes. Saturn is sometimes a difficult Atmakaraka to have, but it's very rewarding at the same time. If you have a Saturn Atmakaraka, then this means that you're a very empathetic person. You understand the sufferings of life. And in this way, you're able to help other people and take on various roles of responsibility. You're a very disciplined and organized person. You're always looking to keep things in a structured manner, and you're very service oriented. Other people rely upon you in your life. You may even have to take up a role where you are taking care of a family member or being responsible for your family. This can be seen sometimes. You're definitely a very philanthropic person as well. You could get into all sorts of social causes, political causes. You're all about trying to make the world a better place. You're focused towards humanity at large. Sometimes this can show that you also are desiring to create a sense of order and structure by actually creating laws and policies, trying to create this sense of balance and order within society. Definitely, you're looking for stability in all aspects of your life. This becomes extremely important for you. Sometimes there is a shyness that comes with this, though, where you could try to hide away from some of your responsibilities in life. But what you will find is that the more that you take on these roles of responsibility, the more connections that you will find in your life, very valuable connections, because sometimes there is a feeling of loneliness or being different with this position where you feel this distance and separation with others. So the more that you take on this role of responsibility, the more that you will find this connection that you're looking for. There's also a need to get over a victim mentality or taking criticism to your heart. Sometimes you are so easily put down by situations that are put against you. And definitely this can give you a negative mindset, especially because Saturn is a planet of delays and restrictions. So sometimes the second half of your life is more rewarding than the first one. When you are initially putting in the work and effort, you may not see the progress that you're looking for, but later on in life, you will find that your hard work actually pays off and you will attract some great rewards into your life for the effort that you have put forward. So if Rahu is your Atmakaraka, then this can show a little bit of an obsessive nature. You can be very focused towards the details, towards wanting things to be secure, wanting things to be under your control. And this can come from a feeling of fear and paranoia. Sometimes you can have some deep seated fears and traumas that you have to get over with this placement for sure. but you're a very ambitious person. You're always focused towards your goals, always dedicated towards getting the task completed in life. You're very much driven to obtain success and achievements in a material sense. And you also are someone who's very clever as well. You find very innovative ways to approach life. Sometimes, though, because of your obsessive nature, you can find a lot of dissatisfaction in life. And so there's definitely a need to let go of expectations and to just accept life as it is. Sometimes you have these huge desires and ambitions, and when you are not able to find the results of that in your life, there is immediate dissatisfaction. And definitely, this is asking you to be ethical in all of your actions, to be careful about taking any kind of shortcuts. There can be some temptations that come into your mind with this placement sometimes. Ultimately, though, this is an excellent position when you're able to let go of that sense of control and simply use this to manifest the reality that you're seeking. So I hope you all enjoyed this. If you like this, don't forget to leave a like. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video.